I think it was in rounds 2 or 3 when your eye started really swelling up. Obviously, I think you can see out of it, but was there any visibility issues, and was there a concern in the corner that it could get worse?
Yeah, I mean, kudos to the cutman on that. He hit me with a jab in the first. I didn't feel it really. I could feel he got me, and all of a sudden I just felt this thing in my eye, but it didn't hurt. And his corner screamed and said, "He's already bleeding." And I thought, shit, am I really bleeding? And then in the second, he caught me on this eye again, I think. And all of a sudden, this eye went completely shut. Like I couldn't see, and I was like, come on. One eye. And that was the first time for me in a fight where my eye was completely shut for a while. I couldn't see. And then I went back to the corner. They put the ice thing on it, and the swelling went down immediately. So kudos to the cut man, it helped a lot. And then I cut him. We spoke about it in the doctor's rooms, and I caught him with a big punch, and his eye started bleeding. And I looked at the blood flowing, and I said, I hope that goes into his eyes. And he said, and I look at him, and I'm like, that has to be in your eyes, come on. And he went like this. And I said, gotcha. And he tried not to, he said he tried not to wipe, so I can't see it's in his eyes. But then he started wiping, and I was like, yeah, well, now we're level. And I started, so I mean, but all in all, I mean, Sean Strickland's an absolute warrior, and world's respect for him.
What's the biggest improvement you think you've made over the past 13 or so months? And the reason I say 13 is that dates back to your fight with Darren Till. And that was a tough back-and-forth fight. You got the win, but it was not an easy one. And now you're knocking out Robert Whittaker. You're beating Sean Strickland for the title. What changed?
Yeah, nothing changed. I just got my ring time. I just got my octagon time, and settled. Found a home in the UFC. Like I said, that's what I need. Found a home. We had some problems in terms of the conditioning, which we fixed. I feel incredible. I think it's just about finding your feet in that octagon and accepting and believing that you're one of the best in the world.
I know you would have liked an early finish in the fight. Obviously, you don't get paid by the hour, but were you kind of happy as well to go the distance to kind of silence some of those critics that were saying cardio was going to be an issue in this fight? Yeah,
I mean, that was that's a big plus point for the fact that we went 5 rounds, is the fact that I could, hopefully my cardio is the discussion of the past. If not, keep on doubting. I don't care. At your own demise, of course. But, you know, if I'm going to do a decision like with the Brad Tavares fight, I said, if I have to go to a decision and I have to do it this way, any day of the week. I mean, I haven't watched the fight, but we got fight of the night, and it sounded like it was a banger. And in that case, I'm more than happy to go to distance.
How big of a boost was it? Your teammate won last night at Unified. You know, and that story in itself was kind of crazy with him coming to Toronto with you, getting the phone call, getting the fight, and getting a pretty big win there. How much did that kind of give you a little bit boost going into to the title fight tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy for Mark Hume. I honestly think he's the next guy to come in. You know, he didn't get a finish last night, but, you know, it was a, 10-day notice fight for him. And he did what he had to win that fight. So I'm really happy for him, and hopefully he gets opportunity soon. And, you know, to be here representing my team CIT in Pretoria, you know, so many people are looking up to me and going, if he's there, I train with him, I can do that. And that means the world to me.
And just last one from me. The crowd was chanting DDP. I know earlier in the week, you know, they're kind of pro-Strickland, but how was your overall experience in Toronto? It really seemed like you won the fans over with that performance tonight.
Yeah, I love Toronto. I have to say, it's amazing. I'm staying a couple of days extra. But, yeah, I mean, Toronto, this whole week I said, they might not be fans of me, but I kind of like it here.